Good morning, everyone. Well, it's Wednesday and it's time for our first grammar lesson for the week. Our learning intention for today is we are learning about adjectives and how to use them in sentences. Our success criteria: I can identify adjectives in sentences, use adjectives to describe nouns, write sentences using adjectives to describe nouns. Hi, my name's Alvin and I just love adjectives. Today we're going to learn about them. Watch the YouTube video, What's an Adjective by Jack Hartman, to help you understand what adjectives are and why they are used. Type in the YouTube address or you can click on the link in your learning timetable or in your writing folder for week 8. So stop the video now, watch the YouTube clip and we'll discuss it when you get back. So what are adjectives? An adjective is a word that describes a noun. Now remember, nouns are the names of a person, place or thing. Adjectives describe how a noun looks, tastes, feels, smells or sounds. For example, you can have a large boat, sweet honey, cold water, shiny boots, loud rocket. Colour, shape and size words are also adjectives. For example, a round ball, a blue plane, a little ant. So let's look at some sentences. In this sentence, it says, he is riding a green scooter. The word green is an adjective. The word green describes the colour of the scooter. I see a big school bus. The word big is an adjective. The word big describes the size of the bus. I like my soft jumper. The word soft is an adjective. The word soft describes how the jumper feels. That was a loud storm. The word loud is an adjective. The word loud describes how the storm sounds. I have a heavy backpack. The word heavy is also an adjective. The word heavy describes how the backpack feels. I eat salty popcorn. The word salty is an adjective. The word salty describes how the popcorn tastes. Now we are going to add adjectives to improve these sentences. There was a spider in my bedroom. Well, that's an okay sentence, but it doesn't give the reader much information about the spider. So we can improve that sentence by adding some adjectives. Have a look at him. Well, what colour is he? Is he smooth or is he hairy? Let's have a look what we can add to the sentence. There was a brown hairy spider in the bedroom. Much better for the reader to be able to visualise what that spider looked like. I can see a caterpillar on the leaf. That's a good sentence, but doesn't give me lots to visualise. Now, there are two nouns in here I could add adjectives to. I could add something to describe the caterpillar, and I could use something to describe the leaf. I can see a tiny caterpillar on the big leaf. So in this case, I'm describing the size of the objects. Look at this sentence. The pig played in the mud. Now I've got the picture here and it looks like he's having a lovely time. But imagine I didn't have that picture. I've got to help the reader to visualize what we're talking about. So I can add adjectives to describe the pig and also to describe the mud. This is better. The little pink pig played in the gooey mud. Well, that's much better. Today in your folder, have a look for this sheet. It's a whole big list of adjectives. Adjectives that describe a sound, the taste, how something feels, how it smells, what it looks like, its size, its shape, and its colour. All of these words can be used to describe lots of nouns. For example, buzzing. Well, when I hear buzzing, I automatically think of a bee. Squeaky, well, that could be a mouse. It could be a door. Prickly, oh, that reminds me of that cactus in the picture. If it smells musty, or maybe something's up in a cupboard, or when you've opened up an old chest and it's all musty and smell. Bright, if you see something bright, were you looking up at the bright sun? Beautiful, what could be beautiful or adorable? What could be huge like the elephant, or miniature like a tiny little lady beetle? You can use all these different adjectives to describe different nouns. Also in your folder today, boys and girls, you're going to find a copy of this worksheet with the title Adjectives. And that's what we're going to use today in our writing. We're going to write 3 sentences about 3 different nouns. And to improve our sentences, we're going to add some adjectives to describe those nouns. So that's where we need to start. I want you to think of 3 nouns. Now remember, a noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. So it could be a toy, it could be a cup, it could be something you're eating, it could be a place you like to go, or it could be a person. It's your choice. Then once you've decided on your 3 nouns, I'd like you to draw a picture of them in the 3 boxes. As you're drawing your picture, I want you to think about what colour is it? What size is this? Is it tall or is it short? Is it wide or is it skinny? Does it make a sound? What would it feel like? Think about all those things when you're drawing your picture. Once you've done your picture, for each one of those nouns, we're going to put it into a sentence. Now, to help you with some of the words, go back to that adjective word map. That will help you use some describing words to describe your noun. So, have a look at what I did today. Oh, can you see my first noun was of a teddy bear? Now you can see the picture of my teddy bear, but imagine if I had it covered up and you couldn't see it. So I could have used some adjectives like soft teddy bear, furry teddy bear, brown teddy bear, small teddy bear, cuddly teddy bear. All of those are words that would describe the noun teddy bear. All right, so let's see what I did put in my sentence. My favourite toy is my soft brown teddy bear. So my 2 adjectives were soft and brown. One told you what it felt like, the other told you what colour it was. Okay, let's see what my second noun was. Oh, it was a slide. Now, I could have said some adjectives to describe that. I could talk about its size. I could say it was a big slide, a tall slide. I can talk about the colour. I could say it was a blue slide. I could say it was a scary slide. So what did I use in my sentence? Let's find out. I can go down the tall blue slide in the park. So in this one, I talked about its size when I talked about tall, and I also talked about what it looked like by using the word blue. Tall and blue were the adjectives I used to describe the noun slide. All right, my third one I chose was, some sand. And I've got footprints in the sand. Oh, well, I could have talked about this colour of the sand. I could have talked about how it felt, or maybe I could have said how it smelt. Was it a salty sand? Let's see what I wrote. I like making footprints in the soft, wet sand. In this one, the adjectives were soft and wet. Both of those adjectives described how the sand felt. All right, well, I hope that's given you some ideas of what to do in your writing. I'm looking forward to finding out what your 3 nouns are and the words you're going to use to describe them. Remember, I won't see what your object is. It's your adjectives that's going to help me visualize what they look like. Now that you've finished your 3 sentences, let's use my 5-tick checklist. Let's make sure that we've done all the right things. So, first thing, did you start your sentences with a capital letter? Did you finish your sentences with a full stop? Did you leave spaces between the words and write on the lines? Spelling. Now, if you didn't know what a word is and you think it might be wrong, maybe you could circle it and then ask someone to help you. And lastly, have you read your sentence? Does your sentence make sense? Have you left out any words? Or could you add another adjective to improve it? Well, finally, I just want you to remember, if you have completed your task on paper, get someone to take a photo of it and upload it into your Week 8 completed work document. Well, I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about adjectives and how we can use them in sentences. I'm looking forward to seeing what you wrote.